Hey Aquarius, what's up guys? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Let's see. Yeah, this spread's gonna be for what August 19th to like I want to say like the 25th, 26th, around that area. Pretty much like covering this full moon that we're about to have on Sunday, on the 22nd. So and it's gonna last. Some of you guys, depending on where you guys are at in your journey, some of you guys are already starting to feel it. Others of you guys are not. Some of you guys are gonna feel it after. But like it's definitely gonna be like between now and next Friday, like you guys are definitely gonna feel it. Everybody, So the energy is a transition. So some people start to feel it first, just like some people see dawn coming up first, and then sunset and shit and all that. So yeah, guys. But yeah, right now things are probably a little frustrating for you guys due to the fact that the sun is still in Leo, and that's gonna look opposing. Like everybody's actions, everybody's way of perceiving things is gonna look opposing to you guys. So that could cause a lot of misunderstandings. Like people debating over like perspectives, or like people telling you guys that you guys are this, or you guys are that. But you guys don't see yourself like that right now. But like it really doesn't matter at the end. It's just like the reaction you're getting. So it just gives you a different look on how you guys are gonna manifest things, like depending on how you guys are acting. It's supposed to, that's what it's supposed to be teaching you guys. But with Mercury being in Virgo right now, it's also going to, you guys are going to misunderstand a lot of people's communication too. So then you might be thinking they're telling you to go left, and they're probably telling you to go straight. They're not even telling you to turn. So like, yeah, that's probably gonna end up like, what it's gonna end up doing is you guys are gonna misunderstand and then react and then like talk or say something back. So it's gonna get tough. Like this full moon's gonna be no joke for you guys, because a lot of energy is opposing and conjuncting you guys. So it all depends where you guys have Aquarius and all that, and that's where it's gonna affect it. We all have Aquarius somewhere. So like wherever it's at and whatever planet you guys have it in, it's how it's gonna influence you guys, and it's gonna suck. But and since it's in Aquarius, it's all gonna be about communication. And it does look like, be careful, because like during this full moon there could definitely be a lot of breakups. There could definitely be a lot of like, but for you guys it looks like some of you guys are definitely gonna go through a breakup. Others of you guys are gonna break up with someone. Some of you guys are not, of course. Like it all depends how you guys are being influenced. Some of you guys are actually going to like reconcile, and you guys are actually going to like either get married or start planning towards that, or like maybe renewing vows or something like that. But it's all going to be due to the way things are being communicated. So you guys have to really be careful to watch your ego, because you see, with the full moon being in Aquarius, it's really going to, like, your energy is already full. So if you guys are being too logical, if you guys are being too practical, you get it? If you guys are being too direct, if you guys are being insensitive, all that emotional bullshit, if you guys are not like taking emotions into consideration, yeah, fucking definitely. It's gonna look egotistical. And what else gonna end up happening is like, you're gonna make somebody get all up in their head and start to create a lot of anxiety. And when they start to create that anxiety, guess what's gonna happen after that? Boom. That's when the full moon effect is gonna kick in. You get it? That's when the full moon is gonna. This person's gonna be overwhelmed by the energy, and then here comes the communication back. Right? Bam. So the lesson here, really, for you guys, which is gonna suck, is gonna be to not say much or express. If you're gonna communicate and express something, make sure that it is something that's sensitive, something that has to do with like emotions, opening up about how you guys feel. Like, I'm laughing now because probably some of you guys are laughing because opening up about emotions, right? Aquarius is? Nah. You guys ain't real about that shit. Like, even when you guys think you guys are opening up, you guys are not. And then it hurts somebody else sometimes, And then what ends up happening is like, boom, a misunderstanding. Like, love, like, when it comes to relationships and love, logic a lot of times goes out the window because of the emotions. So you guys got to take that into consideration with the way you guys are communicating. And it seems like you guys haven't been doing that, and it's been stressing the hell out of a lot of people around you guys. Now if you guys really want to know which people, it depends on what house it falls in. You get it? That's gonna be the people that you're gonna get frustrating already. That people are getting tired of it, and that's where the full moon is gonna happen. So, but it's cool, guys, because like it's all about a flush. Like it's all about closing a cycle. Like a lot of times, like full moons is closing one up, like starting to close one up to like open a new one with the new moon. So like new moons open cycles, full moons close cycles. So what's happening is like a cycle's closing. There's a lesson to be learned here about communicating and about using too much logic, and about like filling somebody else's cup with too much logic. You get it? So this person's gonna blow up, because see, you guys are logical. You guys are air signs, so you guys are always gonna manifest and attract a lot of water, fire, a lot of emotional people to you guys, because we're all here to learn. It's all a learning experience while we're here. All of us came down here to experience and learn. You get it? And not everybody does. That's why you got like 50, 60, 70 year olds who are still having like fucking emotional problems and relationship issues and all kinds of shit. You know, because like not everybody learns. But, you know, like the whole purpose of it is for a new beginning. You get it? It's for a new emotional beginning. It's for a new way of connecting. It's for a new way of like bringing this family together. A new way of like actually like saying something and sticking to it. Like, but this whole scenario, this whole thing here, the whole energy, the whole influence, the whole purpose of it is for like just like really for you guys to so you guys can actually connect, because you guys really don't connect people. You guys think you guys do, but connection connection is something else, man. Like until you like it's for an Aquarius, there's no way to explain it really, because there's no way to make logical sense out of emotions. Like you guys really need to realize that shit. You just gotta accept it as is. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. You know, it's fucking emotional. Like pretty much, like you guys gotta tell yourselves, if I can't make sense out of this shit, most likely it's emotional. Bottom line, you know what I mean? If it can't make sense out of it, it's emotional. Because if it wasn't emotional, I could make sense out of it. You know, and you can't do that because you're not in somebody else's emotions. You know, you're not in somebody else's perspective. Like, and you guys are fixed signs, so you guys ain't even gonna like contemplate somebody else's perspective. You're gonna analyze it and oppose it because you guys always think you guys are right. So, you know, it's like a really enlightened Aquarius knows how to switch up their mind, knows how to think outside the box in the way that everybody's perspective is right, and it's not about right or wrong. It's about what fits who and what fits who for what and what kind of way and all that. You know, it's individuality. You get it? But the whole purpose of it is for like a whole so for this person, like if it isn't you guys, like always, I don't even know if I should be like I shouldn't even be saying this, but like if it's not you guys, is whoever you guys are dealing with. You get it? And if you are a cross watcher, it's like the other person. You know it. Again, what I'm saying, if it doesn't resonate, it's gonna be the other person, and they're the ones spitting like that, and they're the ones that are gonna blow up on you. So like, watch out for that. Like, but definitely there's gonna be fallouts. There's gonna be explosions, like full moons, especially when it comes to fixed signs. And a lot of times, like things blow up because somebody doesn't want to change, somebody doesn't want to get out of the comfort zone, somebody doesn't want to perceive something in a different way. So like that's a lot of times that ends up the whole month has been like that, and like the cup gets full, and then it tips over, boom, blows up, and then we have a new beginning. You get it? And if a person learns, the cycle gets closed and things move forward. But if not, then So like, whatever like fallout ends up happening here, like if you guys break up with someone, like it's there to teach you guys to like redo it in a different way next time around. Don't keep doing the same thing. Don't communicate the same way. You don't be so stubborn and all that kind of stuff. So that depends. Like some of you guys are definitely gonna find a new way of being structured and a whole new way of like being fair about stuff. You know, especially when it comes to communicating and like planting and working. See. So, you know, that's the whole purpose. Just remember that, guys. When you're going through it, like, it's kind of like, okay, this is what happened. If somebody blows up on me, okay, I've been the one. If I blow up on somebody, then, yeah, like, they've been the one. They filled me up, you know? So it's kind of like, because we're all taking in energies, right? So, especially for some of you guys, like, Aquarius is like, what will also help, too, is for you guys to write everything down, have a journal, you know, like talk it out with somebody, a friend, therapist, or somebody. You know what I mean? Like it really will help because you guys are all about the mind and thinking. And if you guys have too much of that in there, every time there's like a full moon, something will blow up. You get it? Because it's always a buildup of energy. Is what it is all the time. You know. But like again, look, once everything passes and like this full moon influence starts to like, you know, like transition and get further away from you guys, it's gonna be for a whole new beginning. So it's like this. Whoever you guys are dealing with, like if it's a family issue, it's gonna get fixed. If it's a money issue, it's gonna get fixed. Like there's gonna be new ideas, new money, new things coming in. If it ends up being like relationship, it's gonna be a whole new sense of like being together. You get it? And a whole new sense of family, being like more stable, being a little bit more connected. You get it? Instead of so detached, because you guys are all about detaching. So this is gonna end up teaching you guys how to like connect and attach, you know, to somebody else, to your partner's emotions, you know, to your partner's issues, abandonment issues, or to your partner's like pretty much like sensitivity, because this is all like about being abandoned, but it's due to sensitivity, somebody feeling left out in the cold. You get it? It's like about sensitivity. It's about like the way how sensitive somebody is, because a lot of times like this person can go around the fucking block and get in the door and go inside the fucking place, but they choose to sit out here in front of the window so somebody can open it. So it's kind of like they're choosing to be there. That's what I'm saying. You get it? So you guys are gonna actually start to see why this person's choosing to be there. You get it? Why this person can't like go around and like get off their emotions. Why they can't do that. You're gonna start to see all that because you guys are actually gonna empathetically connect. And empathy does a lot of times doesn't exist with Aquarius. Empathy is more like a Pisces thing. Like Sympathy is more of an Aquarius thing. And Aquarius can sympathize with somebody, tell them what to do, kind of like a Capricorn, tell them how to fix their issue, tell them how to practicalize it, tell them how to make logical sense out of it. But they suck at being empathetic. So if they see somebody crying, that shit'll make an Aquarius feel weird, instead of like going over there and like, empathizing with them and seeing why they're crying and all that. If that person doesn't, if you guys go over there and try to talk them out of it, but if they don't stop, then you guys are gonna get frustrated and probably walk away, or like start talking some shit. And if you guys don't do that, or you guys don't perceive yourselves like that, the people that you guys were trying to do that with see you like that. So it's always, the Aquarius energy is always detached in that kind of way. So, and like a lot of you guys are definitely gonna start to change here and start to connect and start to actually be like more connected to your partner, be more empathetic towards them. And others of you guys are not, and the ones that are not, looks like there's gonna start to be a lot of manipulation, a lot of like this cycle is gonna start all over again the way it did but this time around it's gonna be manipulation in between all that. So just watch out, guys, and a lot of things are gonna come out to light anyways. So this manipulation will come out to light, and it looks like the next time around we're going into a Pisces full moon. So when that next time around, if you guys are deceiving people, if you guys are like manipulating people, that's gonna come to light with the Pisces moon, or the Pisces full moon in about a month. So again, guys, like you see, it's always about how you guys want to play it, right? So, but this whole blow up, this whole thing that's gonna happen or has already happened is the purpose is so you guys can change and you guys could connect empathetically to your partner and stuff, or them to you. It all depends. Not every Aquarius is the same. Some Aquarius have a bunch of water in their chart, so they're not like I said they are. They just look like that. But yeah, guys, it's good to be back. Like any questions, any comments, leave them down below. And yeah, I'll be back in a few more days, like with some more videos, guys. Take care. Peace out.